We're back here making some steps on our little park trails in our backyard. This little part right here is steep and slippery in the rain. It doesn't look very steep in this video, but it is. We got Supervisor Sue on scene, making sure all the inspections are in check.
Looking for the words to say. Looking for the words to say. It's been a while since I seen your smile. Yeah, I know it's been too long. 500 to go, the speed limit's too low, and any innocence is gone. When I'm chasing the sun on a westbound run, trying to find my way, Memphis bound with the hammer down, driving since the break of day. My heart is sore, tears are hitting the floor.
So this is what we came up with for a solution to our slippery steps. There's an owl out here again. It's about that time of day. I hear two of them.
I don't want to stay back here now.
So yeah, it doesn't look real good, but it definitely makes it easier to go up this little thing. See what happens when the rain comes. Look at that. It's good stuff.
Baby, go get the kayak. I want to jump in.
Let's go kayaking. We got a dang old waterfall in our backyard. Where'd my girlfriend go? There she is. Oh, Sue, go! Just want to go look at these steps from this way. Look at her go. Yeah, it stayed pretty intact. A lot of water up there. Looks like it's going that way. And then going downhill, so I don't think the water even runs down here. It's nice. I think you're nice.
Well, I think you're nice.
That's nice.
Oh, you found the pool?
There's a lot of water over there in the horse pasture. Yeah, I think we got more than an inch last night.
Yeah.
I know it's been too long. 500 to go, the speed limit's too low, and any innocence is gone. When I'm chasing the sun on a westbound run, trying to find my way, Memphis bound with the hammer down, driving since the break of day. My heart is sore, tears are hitting the floor until I see your face, but I can't define what's on my mind. Looking for the words to say, looking for the words to say.
All right, pallet project day. Our firewood's getting wet. We're getting wet. It's raining a little bit. So we're gonna build a structure to kind of house our firewood. Our pallets weren't in as good a shape as we expected them to be. Most of them are kind of falling apart, so we're going to have to do some little repairs to kind of make this better. But this is what we started with so far. Poles in the ground here. It's not raining too hard, at least it feels good out here. The ground is super soft. It's really easy to get those poles in the ground. Alright, well, we're making progress here. It's really starting to take shape. Got a little bit of trimming and finishing touches and figure out a roof. Emily came up with a lot of good ideas on this, and it's turned out pretty nice. We'll paint her up, put some edge boards, trim pieces on the edge, clean it up. Well, we created a manger for our firewood. But we made it for free. It's not quite done yet, but it's looking pretty good. We had an old shed that we tore down a few years ago. Had an old metal roof. And yeah, it's not fastened down yet, but I think it will definitely let the water run off of here pretty nice. Put a little flashing and some paint on the outside to keep the water from going in. Maybe level it out a little bit. Just giving us a little place to store our firewood for now. Make some improvements in the future, build it a little bigger, who knows, but for now, it's perfect. Emily approved.
Woo!
Yeah, that's
Where
what.
you're supposed to go woo.
Woo! That's what I was looking for. Anyway, we're gonna finish her up. Alright, Will. We got the firewood reorganized. The roof secured on the top here. Nice little overlap. We got the back kind of trimmed out and looking a little better. We'll probably put plywood like that on the sides, cover up them pallets sometime later this week. But turned out to be a real nice day. Sun came out, rain stopped. Firewood's gonna start to dry out. Split some more later this week and start storing it away.
For the words I say. Another 100 miles, just give me a while, 'cause I'm dragging my feelings along. But I'll be there soon, in the light of the moon. All these sorrows will be gone. But I'm chasing the sun on a westbound run, trying to find my way. Memphis bound with the hammer down, driving since the break of day. My heart is sore, tears are hitting the floor until I see your face. But I can't define what's on my mind, looking for the words to say. Looking for the words to say. So close, but you're so far from me. Open eyes, but it's so hard to see. Follow the sunset through the hills of Tennessee.
Well, it was time to clean up this down tree. Get a little bit of free firewood. It's not really a tree, actually. It's part of this tree. It's more of a limb. That's where it broke off. I'll cut this up and haul it up to the cabin. A trusty old wheelbarrow. Been kind of battling a little bit of a cough and just a general cold, I guess, for the last week. It's uphill all the way to the cabin too, so I'll be getting my workout in. Pretty big limb. Got most of the branches cleaned off, so now I'm just gonna cut it up a little bit more until I get to the part where I'm get the chainsaw out and haul it all up the hill.
The hills of Tennessee, and the colors turn to gray, and I'm chasing the sun on a westbound run. I finally found my way. What I lost wasn't worth the cost. What I have to pay.
we got some cedar logs. I forgot that I cut down a couple of years ago when we were living out here before. I'm going to use these for something. Haven't figured out what yet. They're pretty nice little logs. Got a couple more we're going to take down. And that tree I was working on earlier is pretty much gone. This is what I got to work with in the next couple of days. It's not really the best firewood, but it's free firewood. It's hardwood, not pine or nothing. Again, that's the tree that it fell off of. There's a couple other branches that I kind of gathered up that were on the ground too, but there she is. Oh, ready? Go get it. Doing some experimenting out here today. We had an old bed frame headboard made out of metal. We had an old grapevine that was growing that never really did do too good. The jacket is not a permanent fixture, I'll let you know that too right now. But transplanted this nice little grapevine here today. I think it's going to take pretty good because this gets good sunlight right here, and it just, I don't think it got enough sun, and it was also being invaded by some sort of vines that are basically everywhere here. So I think it'll do better. Got that part of the garden tilled up and the leaves on top of it. Get the next section cleaned off here. Kind of doing it in thirds. That's where I got the grapevine from. It was right here. We had some lattice on this fence at one point. So I also dug up the only plant that was remaining in this old raised bed. A real nice rosemary bush. So it's got a new home right here in this little pot. I got one more project I'm going to do. Whoa, there goes the trash. I'm going to have to break into a sprint. Get on board. I'm going to try to transplant some wild strawberries that I found a couple years ago back here. And they're not the look-alike poisonous ones. They're actual wild strawberries. So this is where I found the wild strawberries. We just keep it bush hogged and mowed down pretty good. But nonetheless, the wild strawberries are still around here. There's a couple right here. Now, right now, obviously, they're not in bloom and they don't fruit right now because it is the middle of December, almost Christmas time, 2019. And I just know that these are wild strawberries. It's like I said, I've come back here and picked them and eaten them before, and they look exactly like miniature strawberries. Did I do a good job, Sue? Well, I got the strawberry plants transplanted, propagated, whatever you want to call it. There are 5 of them in there that I dug up out of here. There's a lot of very invasive grass and vines and weeds and stuff. So now I'm going to put them in the old red bucket wheelbarrow, take them up the hill and water them. Probably bring them in the house where it's warm and keep an eye on them, keep them under a light and see what happens. It's an experiment.